Thursday Theories, week number 32. And did you realize, or have you ever thought about the fact that the people that you look up to can be very, very different? See, there's two types of people that we look up to: mentors and idols. Here's the thought: mentors will discuss their successes and failures. Idols will emphasize their successes until they fail you. See, for mentors, as we're trying to be a mentor to others, or we're trying to find a mentor, the goal is to find someone or to be someone who can show both sides of issues. They'll show the positive of things. They'll encourage you for those things, but they're also going to point out their own or your weaknesses so that you can figure out how to learn and overcome and grow from them. And that's an important factor in leadership development. It's important in a classroom to be a mentor to students. I think one of the biggest phrases that I say as a teacher is, well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. I've told students, even just in the last few weeks, I told an entire class, I'm like, you know what? This idea was trash. That was bad. It did not work like I thought it would. That's on me. I'm sorry. And I made adjustments for that. And when I'm looking for a mentor, and when I've had mentors in the past, and the people that I look up to and try and learn from, they're ones that are saying, here's all these things that worked really well for me, but I also love it when they say, I tried this and it didn't work, or I acted like this, or I did a certain thing and that was a bad idea, and here's why it was a bad idea. And they elaborate on that and explain why it is that something didn't work or that it's a bad idea. But too many times today we've got young people, and and I say today, but I mean, we did it growing up. I'm 52, and I know we did it growing up, that we had people that we idolized. I grew up in the era of be like Mike, and Michael Jordan. People looked up to these individuals, and they said, that's who I want to be like. And we saw them on the news. We saw them, now we see them in social media. We see them wherever that may be. And we see these positive, great things happening for them. And they talk about themselves and the great things that are going on. But then all of a sudden something goes sideways in their lives. And boy, that ability to have them on that pedestal comes just crashing down. Because when you idolize someone, you never look at what the negatives are. It's always about the great things that they are doing. And if we're really honest, idolizing someone is a one-way street. Chances are they don't know who you are and don't care about you. But a mentor implies a personal relationship and a connection with that person so that you two can interact and learn and grow. So as you're looking for people to look up to, and as you're trying to work with others, it's important to remember this: mentors will discuss their successes and failures. Idols will emphasize their success until they fail you. Have a great week.